a heartless killing machine, I was a complete failure. In a corporate-dominated future, spacefaring planetary missions must be approved and supplied by the company. Exploratory teams are accompanied by company-supplied security androids for their own safety. But in a society where contracts are awarded to the lowest bidder, safety isn't a primary concern. Good day, readers and listeners, and welcome to another episode of Tom's Rapid Reviews, where each week we take a few minutes to read out a book review written by one of our fabulous Surrey Library staff. I give you a bit of background and context about the book and its author, and it's all done in the hope that you might try reading or listening to something new this week. So, without any further ado, let me introduce you to this week's book, All Systems Red, The Murderbot Diaries. All Systems Red is a work of science fiction, and the first in the Murderbot series of books, which Martha Wells has been writing since 2018. The series has won the Hugo Award, the Nebula Award, the Alex Award, and the Locus Award. That's 3 science fiction awards and 1 young adult award. It tells a tale from the life of a security robot which has become sentient and has nicknamed itself Murderbot for its shadowy past and its apparently bloody purpose for existing. This review is another one by yours truly, and I read this book earlier on this year. Let me tell you now what I thought about it. All Systems Red is a book I enjoyed a great deal. I read it very quickly, at least by my standards, as I was engaged by its wry sense of humour and the exciting story that unfolds after an initial mystery is set up. What gives the book most of its flavour, however, is the central character. Murderbot itself is slowly learning what it means to be sentient, to want things and to feel things, but in the context of being a machine designed primarily for violence. And of course with the added complication of having to hide its sudden self-awareness from its masters. And it is that inner tension which attracted me to the book in the first place. Moreover, All Systems Red is a compact book, coming in at just 160 pages. That means if you fancy a slice of sci-fi or fantasy, but can't bring yourself to conquer Dune or read all 14 volumes of the Wheel of Time series, this provides a leaner alternative. That said, there are a further 7 books in the series if you do enjoy it. On the whole, I'd like to give All Systems Red 4 out of 5. It's a book right up my street, to be honest, and one I would recommend happily. Speaking of recommendations, how about some more for those with their interests piqued by All Systems Red? As 2021's Nebula Award was given to Network Effect, the 7th book in the Murderbot series, let's focus on Nebula Award winners. The Calculating Stars is one such winner, written by Mary Robinette Kowal and published in 2018. It won the 2019 Nebula Award. It's an alternative history set in 1952, but qualifies as science fiction because it follows Elma York, a female astronaut leading the way to colonise Mars after a meteor has struck Earth and led to apocalyptic levels of global warming. The book combines the heady days of early space exploration with a feminist reimagining and is a prequel to her earlier short story, The Lady Astronaut of Mars. This book is available physically from Surrey Libraries. Then there's Annihilation. Annihilation was published in 2014 and won the Nebula Award for that same year. It was written by Jeff Vandermeer and follows a group of scientists who enter an area known as Area X. It has been reclaimed by nature and untouched by human hands for decades. There have been other expeditions before them, which have been fraught with death, trauma and intrigue. But perhaps more dangerous than Area X itself are the secrets that the women are keeping from one another. Annihilation was also turned into a film in 2018 starring Natalie Portman. That, I think, is everything from me this week, readers. If you've enjoyed this video, please do consider liking it and subscribing to Surrey Libraries channel. For now, stay safe, borrow books, and we'll see you next time for more of Tom's Rapid Reviews.